There you go.
Monday,
Yeah.
NBC. Whether you're a homeowner creating your dream space or a pro managing school projects, discover a new way to shop at Ferguson Home, where great ideas become stunning spaces. Ferguson Home is designed for the way you want to shop. Explore the best selection of bath, kitchen, and lighting products online, or experience items firsthand in one of our showrooms.
If you want to know the agenda of the Democrat Party or the liberal global world order, well, you just tune in to the NBC Nightly Lies, mainstream media, ABC, CBS, NBC, CNN, MSNBC. How many lies can you tell in 30 minutes?
The White House revealed President Trump's new medical diagnosis. The president experiencing swelling in his legs, now diagnosed with chronic venous insufficiency. The White House also explaining this bruising on his hand, appearing to be covered in makeup. Tonight we'll show you the letter from his doctor assuring the country the president remains in excellent health.
So, I mean, that Joe Biden was old as fuck. He had cancer and dementia. Like, they're trying to act like people getting old and their skin gets thin is something like it's abnormal or some bullshit. Okay, anti-Jew. There you go. Okay.
Teenage boy now in custody. What the medical examiner says was the cause of her death. Inside the desperate race to save as many as possible from that inferno at the assisted living facility, the body cam showing what firefighters were up against. In our series, The Cost of Denial, a North Carolina couple denied over and over by their insurance for medications to manage side effects from cancer treatment. What happened when they used AI to write their last appeal letter? And one man's odyssey to get as many free meals, coffee, and ice cream as he could on his birthday. Tonight, the Indiana Jones of freebies shares his secrets. Nightly News starts right now.
The Indiana Jones of freebies? What, he just goes in places to get free samples?
Hey, good evening. With so much scrutiny on the health of the American presidents lately, it came as a surprise when the White House announced President Trump had been diagnosed with a medical condition impacting blood flow known as chronic venous insufficiency.
Well, an old president gets a young vice president so that he'll have insurance. So,
and the president's doctor said overall he's in excellent health. And then there's his hands, which some have noted appear to be covered in makeup.
And how were the hands of fucking Joe Biden? How was his old scraggly ass? What a bunch of bullshit. Okay, so the NBC Nightly Lies begin. It's spin, but besides lies. Oh. The hot house. Damn. She's wearing that all white princess. Oh. She's wearing that princess outfit. That's good. She's wearing that I'm a golden angel outfit. That's so hot. It's kind of like a nurse outfit, an angel outfit, nurse outfit. They're not going to do another side shot? Ooh, ultrasound.
Particularly in individuals over the age of 70.
Yeah.
Importantly, there was no evidence of deep vein thrombosis or arterial disease.
That physician letter, which the White House released, noting an echocardiogram was also performed and confirmed normal cardiac structure and function. No signs of heart failure, renal impairment, or systemic illness were identified. Adding, the president remains in excellent health. The White House says the president
oh, her green dress. Damn.
Chronic venous insufficiency, it's actually quite common. It occurs in about 40 to 50% of adults older than the age of 70. We spoke to vascular surgeon Dr. Lee Kirksey at the Cleveland Clinic. What are the symptoms typically? Those patients with mild symptoms may simply have occasional leg swelling.
They just said that he had excellent health.
Skin ulceration. As for the bruising on his hands, seen here during a meeting with French President Macron in February, it appeared to be covered by makeup.
I hope Donald Trump makes it through all 4 years so that all the liberals and the Democrats will have to watch him for that entire time. Rosie O'Donnell, Robert De Niro, 4 years of your life, babies, gone. 8 years.
After this lengthy receiving line during his recent trip to the Middle
Yeah.
East.
Hope you enjoy every minute of it. Every single day, every single week, every hour, every year. 365 a year. Is this guy gay? Seems like kind of a gay douchebag. He could be straight, but the more I see him, the more he looks like a queer. He looks like a smug liberal queer. Okay, is this going to be a climate change lecture again? We need to switch to solar powered EVs. This shit again.
And gusting winds flooding southwest Florida. In Missouri, dramatic flash flooding. This roadway completely washed out. Kansas City seeing a month's worth of rain in just 24 hours.
Oh my God, it must be that climate change. Everybody get in the green energy scam now.
Including a 7-year-old.
Oh my God.
The club's treasurer survived it and is now recovering from first-degree burns on his body. How lucky do you feel to be alive? I'm pretty lucky being alive. Thomas and other witnesses at the range say there was no rain or thunder before the bolt struck, which authorities say killed 61-year-old Robert Montgomery. He's really good guy. When I reached out for help.
Was he fucking fried?
This week, a string of summer wildfire wreaking havoc across the country. Wisconsin slammed with at least 7
He said,
tornadoes.
Wisconsin, he said, holy moly.
Louisiana and Mississippi brace for about
He should have said, holy Toledo.
That made up as much as 10 inches of rain over several days. George Solis, NBC News.
Holy moly. That was a good one.
Catholic church in Gaza, hit by an Israeli tank shell, prompting President Trump to call Israel's prime minister to criticize that strike. Matt Bradley's in Israel tonight.
Deadly strikes on Gaza church.
Tonight, a look at the damage to Gaza's only
Okay, so there's anti-Semitic, anti-Jew stuff.
The building's still standing, but church officials say 3 people were killed. 2 of them buried today.
Pro-Palestinian, pro-Gaza propaganda, basically.
As they were leaving after finishing their prayer, they were targeted.
How many Christian churches or synagogues have terrorists attacked before?
What is the president's reaction to that church coming out?
Not saying it's equivocal, it's right, but I'm just saying. Just throwing that out there.
This morning to address the strikes on that church in Gaza.
The naughty nurse. I wish it was naughty nurse. And even if you do have a hot nurse, they usually act really professional. So yeah, naughty nurse is in the pornography. It's not really. It's not something that really happens very often. Naughty nurse porn.
To check up on the church and the tiny Catholic community here has kept its faith under fire. Tonight, Pope Leo calling it a military attack on the church and saying he was deeply saddened and he renewed his calls for an immediate ceasefire. Tom? Okay, Matt, we thank you. Back home to that devastating death in Maine. Police today arresting a teenager in connection with the homicide of a 48-year-old paddleboarder whose body was found earlier this month. NBC's Aaron McLaughlin.
Teen wanted to kill an older person, see if they could.
Tonight, a shocking development.
A weaker, older woman.
Stewart, a 17-year-old male, is now in custody in connection with her homicide. The much-loved local was found dead near a campsite in the quiet town of Union, Maine.
Union, Maine.
The 48-year-old was killed by strangulation and blunt force trauma. The news
blunt force marijuana.
That's inconceivable. I can't imagine being that age and making that choice to harm another human being.
Police say the 17-year-old was arrested without incident in Union late last night.
Well, in Maine, like he knows he's not going to get the death penalty, so he probably teenagers kill more often. He's like, I'm going to get away with this. He's like, I'm 17. Unless they upgrade it to an adult charge. They probably don't have the death penalty in Maine. Because it's a leftist state. It's a liberal state.
When a community that's been safe for time immemorial has its innocence robbed of it, it does shake the foundation of comfort and safety.
What do you want to see happen next?
I think everyone, all of us who...
All the women going solo are going to have to arm up.
And be together. and
Yeah.
celebrate her. She was beloved, profoundly beloved by everyone I knew who knew her.
Beloved.
NBC News.
Okay, to Massachusetts now, where authorities have confirmed one more person died after that massive fire in an assisted living
The assisted dying center.
Authorities released dramatic new body cam video of the rescues. Sam Brock with that new video tonight.
Not the nursing home, it's the burning home. It sounds like a South Park episode. Like have elderly people going like shit, like
Busting down doors, breaking through windows, and grabbing shaken residents by their hands and walkers. Hold on to me in the railing, okay? As they rescued dozens of residents from a raging fire at an assisted living facility earlier this week.
assisted dying. Ooh.
The blaze now claiming a 10th life, according to Fall River's fire chief.
I think
Worst in Massachusetts in 4 decades.
I think the people that feel the guiltiest, they feel kind of guilty when they put their parents into nursing homes.
That's not their job. That's not their comfort zone.
I know some of them probably feel guilty, maybe, like because they know like the living isn't good. It's not good quality, especially if they don't have a lot of money. It really sucks ass.
And profound bravery of the officers and 50 firefighters. 30 of them were off duty, according to the Massachusetts Department of Fire Services, putting their lives on the line to save those who needed every ounce of those Herculean efforts.
Yeah, my mom doesn't want to go away till home.
On the health front tonight,
So-
an alarming new report shows gastrointestinal cancers are on
Cancer
the rise
cases on the
in
rise.
people under 50,
Oh, yeah.
increasing faster than any other type of early onset cancer. Here's Anton with what you need to know.
Oh shit.
Chemotherapy round 5 starts today.
This is not the trend Mark S.A.W. Jr. wants to set.
Have you ever heard of esophageal cancer?
At 40, he was diagnosed with stage 2 esophageal cancer.
Let's put it this way, I'm still processing it today.
It is a gastrointestinal or GI cancer, the fastest rising type of cancer in people under 50 in the U.S. and around the world. They include colorectal, gastric, pancreatic, and esophageal cancers, increasing 2% a year. The findings published today in JAMA. Dana-Farber's Dr. Kimmy Eng co-authored the review. What's driving the increase?
So that is the question of the century. We currently do not know what is driving the rising rates of gastrointestinal cancers in young people.
They do know
Lower sex rates.
Hereditary factor. Among other risk factors,
They don't drink enough coffee
poor
and
diet,
beer.
including ultra-processed foods and sedentary lifestyle.
That
We
too.
also need to start looking at other novel environmental exposures, such as things in the air, such as chemicals in our food, and things like microplastics.
Now cancer-free, Marcus.
Things like not eating,
Cancer can happen
not
to
drinking.
anybody
Yeah.
at any age, at any time. If you feel like something is wrong, please go get checked.
Because early detection can save lives.
That's what's up, fool.
NBC News.
Yay.
And we'll be right back.
Getting the word out, Dawn. I love it.
Effects from cancer left her in excruciating pain, but 3 times.
Okay, anti-insurance industry stuff. Yeah, I gotta create more Luigi Mangione.
Helped her finally get the coverage the doctors ordered. That's next.
It's gonna create more insurance assassins.
Dry eyes still feel gritty
Boom, boom.
or tired? With MyBo, eyes can feel.
My
MyBo
bow.
is the only prescription dry eye
Bum,
that
bum.
builds a protective layer for the #1 cause of dry eye. Too much tear
So
evaporation.
beautiful.
Relieve them.
Ooh.
Remove contact lenses before using MyBo. Wait at least 30
If you didn't grow up in the 1980s, you don't get it. The song by Yellow.
Ask your eye doctor about prescription MyBo.
That song was like, it wasn't just in that commercial for MyBo, for eye care. It was in every fucking thing in 1980s. It was in The Great Outdoors with John Candy and Dan Aykroyd.
What could
Yeah.
you do with your
It was like The Great Outdoors was like a better version of Grown Ups, basically. It's way better. So basically, I think Grown Ups ripped off Summer Rental and The Great Outdoors and a lot of those John Candy classics.
Network series The Cost of Denial and the technique more people are using to fight back against the insurance companies that deny
Denial?
coverage or claims.
What's that book called?
Artificial
Denial?
intelligence, so simple, our Brian Chung found out just about anyone can do it.
I basically avoided stairs.
Yeah.
If I could.
That's because every step was grueling for Stephanie Nixdorf.
Stephanie Nixdorf. She's German. Dusseldorf.
She had to ask for help just to open
Nixdorf.
container. So even that was something
German.
you could do 6 months ago.
Oh, yeah, no.
In 2022, Stephanie was diagnosed with stage 4 skin cancer. Luckily, she responded well to her immunotherapy.
Damn.
But the flip side of that is that there are side effects.
For Stephanie, that meant excruciating joint pain. 2 doctors recommended the infusion medication infliximab, but her insurance denied coverage. I remember getting on the phone, and the insurance company and the insurance. Yeah. Stephanie's husband, Jason, furious when he saw the denial letter from Premera Blue Cross, which had covered her cancer care, saying the services requested don't meet guidelines for coverage, and called the use of infliximab experimental. 2 appeals were also denied. Did you feel like you were being treated as human beings? Absolutely not. Just a number.
Yeah, no name, no face kind of thing.
Gee, hell. Desperate, Jason turned to artificial intelligence. You get to the point where, okay, this is our last hope. He had come across a doctor developing an AI tool to take on insurance companies. That doctor helped him use AI to generate an appeal letter for Stephanie more than 20 pages long. Within 48 hours of sending in that version, along with copies to public officials, right at the top, your appeal was approved. Despite the 3 previous denials for Stephanie, Premera Blue Cross now tells NBC News that the denial of service came from a Premera processing error involving a policy. There was no intent to deny care.
Yeah.
Said, I want to apologize that you have been waiting to receive treatment for 9 months.
Well, they apologize with some pay for our bills. How about that?
Specifically designed for insurance denials.
Introducing Claimable.
One of them, Claimable, says it can generate appeal letters for coverage of 70 medications for a cost of about $40. Stairs, finding stairs unoffered. We tested it with Jason, plugging in insurance information and using drop-down menus to explain symptoms and the denied claim. So I will hit continue. In about 15 minutes, I had an expansive appeals letter, complete with scientific references and personal stories. These are things I would never have thought of. The next Dorf's credit AI with Stephanie finally getting the drugs she needed, but they're left frustrated.
I don't like the drugs, but the drugs like me.
Insurance company.
They should play that with Marilyn Manson in the video.
I would say, what if this was your wife?
Yeah.
And this was happening to you?
Yeah, or your daughter, or your sister.
That message from a couple that says they had to use
Yo, she's having some of that lemonade.
to be treated.
That's Simply Orange, huh?
And Brian Chung joins us now.
Do they have Simply Orange lemonade?
Using AI that may sound intimidating. Yeah, it sounds a little techy, sounds a little difficult, but I found it simple and relatively quick to use. And
well, AI, that sounds very difficult because that's artificial intelligence. That sounds like too difficult for my brain to comprehend. Oh my God.
We're back in a moment with huge news for people who vape and a major update from
Oh.
the FDA. A pop powerhouse whose music is back on the charts 60 years later. Stay with us.
Are you living with dry AMP? If so, you could be on the road to geographic atrophy or GA. GA can be unpredictable and progress rapidly, causing irreversible vision loss.
Bum, 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 bum. No, the song is called, no, it's not Iservay. It's called Low Rider Gets a Little Higher. No. What have they done? They've created hell. They're literally creating hell. The military, industrial, pharmaceutical, state media, technological propaganda complex. They're literally just creating hell and a prison for mankind. For the love of God, it's not Iservay. I don't care if they bought it. It's not theirs. Good call.
Pharmacy orders on the way for homework. The homebody who only goes outside when nature calls. So mom uses Chewy to get his flea and tick meds at a great price. Delivered fast.
Poo
To the door.
poo.
For quality meds. For life with pets, there's Chewy. Pronamel, clinical enamel strain, can help us to keep our enamel
Life with
for a
pets?
lifetime. It's backed by
Yeah,
science.
that's
It's
what's up.
clinically
Okay.
proven to strengthen
strengthen our teeth, I would recommend this toothpaste to everybody. It's really an amazing product.
I thought menthol cigarettes were healthier. Here's a dirty little secret. They're just as good at causing heart disease as any cigarette.
You can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT now.
My kids can't hide anything from me at home, especially when they've been using toilet paper that doesn't hold up.
Charmin Ultra Strong has a diamond sweet texture that's more durable and it cleans better, so you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
If you take or have taken Humira for moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis and still have symptoms, you don't have to settle. Ask your gastroenterologist if switching to Rinvoq is right for you.
Little
It's one of the
dude.
latest
I
treatment
love you,
combinations of
dude.
Humira. Rinvoq
Yeah, y'all don't get
works
jealous of
differently
each
than
other.
Humira.
Y'all both
And
my
they help.
lovies.
Rinvoq is a once daily
Yeah.
pill that can deliver rapid
I
symptom
love
relief,
you.
lasting steroid-free
That's
remission, and helps vividly
Dooley.
reduce damage of the intestinal
Dooley
lining.
girl. Really.
Rinvoq can lower typical heart infections before treatment.
Are you doing okay, honey girl?
Blood work, serious infections, blood
I
clots,
love
fatal
you.
cancers, including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. Safety event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events. Infection, heavier symptoms, are pregnant or planning. Don't take an allergic or have an infection.
Rapid symptom relief and lasting steroid-free remission are possible with Rinvoq.
You like the little gizmo Chewbacca.
Is right for you. You could pay as
Little
little as $0 per
Ewaka.
month.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, mother. Oh, there we go. Had to clear out the air there. John Cornyn. Man, that guy's like 1,000 years old. Corn pole. He's like corn pop too. What? No. You can tell that he really doesn't want to retire, John Cornyn. You can tell that he wants to hold on to power for a long, long time.
An update in the Breonna Taylor case. The Justice Department asking a federal judge to sentence former Louisville police officer Brett Hankinson to just 1 day in prison after he was convicted of violating Taylor's civil rights in a raid that led to her killing in 2020. The charge Hankinson was convicted on carries a potential maximum life sentence in prison. Louisville's mayor today calling for Hankinson to receive a, quote, serious prison sentence. Also tonight, some big news for people who vape. The FDA saying that Juul Labs can continue selling e-cigarettes and refill cartridges after wrapping up a multi-year review. But an FDA spokesperson also says that doesn't mean the products are safe or FDA approved. It just means that Juul met the legal standard to market their vape as tobacco products in the U.S. Sad news in the sports world tonight. Felix Baumgartner, the extreme sport athlete, daredevil, and skydiver, died in a paragliding accident in Italy. You might remember him from this moment, his 2012 stunt when he jumped down to earth from the stratosphere. That was the highest ever free fall at the time. He was 56 years old. And we're also remembering Connie Francis tonight, the pop powerhouse who topped the charts in the late 50s and early 60s. She was known for hits like Who's Sorry Now and Where the Boys Are, and especially for this one.
Whoa, she has some big tits.
This past year, her 1962 track Pretty Little Baby suddenly topped the charts after going viral on TikTok. She was also the first solo woman to top the Billboard Top 100. Connie Francis was 87. And when we return, a reminder why the best things in life are free.
When my doctor gave me Breztri for my COPD, I noticed things changed. Breztri
They play that. That's the Boomer theme song. All right now, it's all right now, baby. All right now. You thought it would be born to be wild. The Boomer theme song. I guess it's all right now.
Ask your doctor about Breztri.
When you got COPD and you need that inhaler, there you go.
They supersized the fling and filled with concentrated detergent, then added 3 times the Febreze freshness and 4 times the oxy cleaning power. No wonder I'm obsessed. Try again.
Why do they always show black? No, it's not that black people don't buy cleaning products, but they always show like a fat black woman buying like Gain and detergent. Are they trying to say that black people aren't clean, or like what is that? That's just an observation.
You keep
Oh.
food in your fridge?
Would I get rid of a redhead for a dog? Well, then I wouldn't get any pussy though. I don't know. I don't know about this one. He's like doesn't get laid or something. I'd just be like, bitch, look.
That's great, but can you ask your friends?
I put the dog food in the refrigerator. Fucking deal with it, bitch. Look out. Deal with that shit. Miss Picky. Any like women that are just so picky, you just call them like Miss Picky. It's like, how do women even survive if they have to survive? You know, if they're just so picky. Yeah.
As touring musicians, my type 2 diabetes could have slowed us down, but I didn't let it. I'm Michael from the Warren Treaty, and this is what my Ozempic era looks like. I'm lowering my A1C and lost some weight too.
Maybe not being 300 pounds would help, dog.
People take Ozempic to lower the
You know what I'm saying?
major cardiovascular events like stroke, heart attack, or death. And others take it to
Maybe not being 400 pounds would be helpful. Having big ass man tits and shit. Oh, this. Oh, it's magic Ozempic shit. Oh my god, it's horrible. I'm sure Pilot made a lot of money from this though, from the pharmaceutical industry. The pharmaceutical industry is fucking evil though. Fucking one of the most evil industries in the world.
Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, constipation. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems. Discover the GLP-1 with the most FDA-approved uses. Ozempic.
Oh, it's bullshit. You know. Tom Yamas, they just wanted to put somebody, they were going to replace a black man. They were going to use a Hispanic guy, you know, to make it woke. It's basically what would they ever hire a white guy again? A Caucasian guy? Or a European guy or something? I don't know. They may just keep on going woke for the rest of the media run. Yeah, the next time it'll be an Indian dude, probably.
Finally, there is good news tonight. Who doesn't love a freebie on their birthday? Well, one man is making it his mission to see how much food, coffee, and ice cream one birthday boy can get. Here's Camila Bernal.
Oh, he lies and says it's his birthday every day?
We're getting free buffet on my birthday.
Full price is for quitters.
Free pretzel at Wetzel's Pretzels. Apple pie from Popeyes. Oh, blast free at the Taco Bell. We got a small orange chicken this year.
Because there's always a deal Clint Tomatoes can help you find.
So he's a con artist?
Especially on your birthday.
I'm always looking for a deal. I'm always looking to save money. 6 lemon pepper wings at Buffalo Wild Wings.
As the Wall Street Journal reported, this trend is on the rise. He's one of many on social media competing for free treats and even meals.
This thing is ginormous. Great Whopper, Burger King.
The process takes months, and when others are making wishes,
this is like the ultimate fucking bullshit. Yeah. That's great. It's like the most.
Birthday, more than 38 stops, 18,000 steps, and less than $25 spent. But impossible to do alone.
I had to call now for these birthday rewards.
Is it fun or does it feel like work?
I think it's a lot of fun. Getting free guacamole is fantastic.
Clint's goal for next year is more than 40 freebies. But in the meantime, free coffee.
I'm so excited.
He's still cashing in the deals.
Oh, so he's a con artist?
It's better when it's free.
Oh, everything's better when it's free. Thanks for all the birthday wishes.
Camila Bernal, NBC News, Los Angeles.
It is better when it's free. It's so true. That's nightly news for this Thursday. I'm Tom Yamas. Thanks so much for
I'm a fucking yo-yo. Have a great night. All right. That's the NBC Nightly Lies by the liberal global world order of the Democrat Party. So there it is. Yeah, I know the NBC, sometimes they try to be impartial though. Like they care about all the different sides, but they're really Democrat. They're liberal. So liberally biased, liberally owned, liberally staffed. So let's do this. Shall we read the Andrew Tate motivational letter of the day? Let's see. let's get inspired by Andrew Tate's newsletter that I signed up. I signed up to it because it's funny. Because it's like, you're a fucking loser. Come join my cult. It's like, you're a fucking loser. Come join my cult. Come join my cult of man. It's called therealworld.com. It's so hilarious that he has this like fucking scam of all this. It's like, it reminds me of Frank T.J. Mackey, the male motivator from Magnolia, played by Tom Cruise. And he's like, respect the cock, tame the cunt. And it's like this ridiculous male power shit. But, that's successful because, there's so many like incels and there's so many fucking, like guys that just don't grab the bull by the horns, don't strike while the iron is hot. And that's really the problem, essentially with males, essentially, in a nutshell, besides that society shits on males. And that's another, aspect of it. But that's why Andrew Tate thrives in such an environment. A world that hates males and shits on males, and then a fucking world that really just benefits attractive females, and only the top upper crust, 1%, 10% or something. All right, here you go. The universal quality of greatness is absolute disinterest in happiness. When you're pushing for something that matters, your own feelings are largely a distraction. They are nothing but a fly in a cage as you are locked in mortal hand-to-hand combat. You will notice heroic epics never mark down the state of flies in the arena. When was the last time you heard a fighter recollect his happiness mid-round? When have you heard a soldier talk about sadness while the bombs drop over his head? Feelings are uninteresting. They are unimportant in any serious altercation. So when I see a CEO get caught up bobbing up and down with an old lady at a Coldplay concert, it's not the fact he's cheating on his wife that stands out. It's the fact that he was willing to spend hours of his time chasing something completely unimportant. Great men doing great things are too busy for such childish ambitions. If his company depends on him at all, his company will go to zero. Tate. They're all like funny like that. Like almost every single Andrew Tate. They're worth reading. They're kind of, it's funny to analyze the logic and see if it's logical at all. See if there's any truth or any like any wisdom in it. But it's mostly like, you're a loser, you're a bitch, and join my cult. Is basically most of it. He's kind of like, I guess other people have tried to be the internet Charles Manson, but I think if anybody is like the most, I mean, I know there's more, and there's different kind of Jim Jones type characters on the internet, charismatic, well-spoken individuals that gain a huge following. And no, I wouldn't say Dr. Jordan Peterson amassed a cult-like following, but I don't think he's a cultish leader or figure. I mean, I don't think he's a cult leader, like in the mold of Manson or Jim Jones. But if there was a cult leader for the internet, I think wouldn't really be Mr. Beast. He doesn't really have a great personality. I don't really think. So yeah, people are like, well, why is he so popular? Because he grinded out the machine. He did creative videos. It wasn't because people actually like Jimmy Donaldson. I mean, you don't really like him. It's just his videos are super entertaining. That's it. I mean, that's the secret of his shit, the algorithm, and the amount of hours that he put into it, grinding in the algorithm, and making inventive and creative videos. So PewDiePie is somebody who is naturally charismatic and likable, which is likable is something that Jimmy Donaldson does not really, I don't believe, have that much. But The Tate is the most cultish because he's forming a cult of disaffected men. And so that's very cultish to cultivate a whole bunch of people paying for his real world program to fund his lifestyle, Bugattis and women and expensive scotch and cigars and world travel. And so these men are actually, you know, they are his army in a way. He kind of has an international army. And so, um, yeah, to me, he's sort of like, he does have some interesting things to say about males in society and masculinity, but he also is kind of dangerous, isn't he? Yeah. So on the flip coin, I could see him going into Jim Jones, Charlie Manson territory real fast. Like, anyways, that's my thoughts on Andrew Tate. I might read some of my emails I get from him, especially if they're like super funny. So, God bless and best of success. That was a reaction video to NBC Nightly Lies, and just a basic. It's not an episode in the sense that it's quintessential Democrat, Green New Deal, anti-Trump, uh, dogmatic propaganda, but you know, I think everybody knows that mainstream news basically is fake news. I know they have to report some truths, but it's spun in favor of the liberals and the Democrat Party. So, God bless and best of success.